Oh! Connected.
Oh, hell no!
Bro, who's tried that? Guys, I've been on a mission to try to get this M2 to shift better. I know a lot of you guys, even myself, I think that the 6-speed manual on these cars is not the best. So I'm trying to upgrade some things here and there with the clutch delay valve, delete, and also now we have a short shifter kit from Turner Motorsports. I honestly think that if we can improve the manual experience, the M2, M3, M4, it'd be 100% perfect. But until then, they're definitely lackluster as they feel like these cars were built with the automatic in mind. I feel like the manual was just thrown in there to keep us the enthusiasts happy, but they didn't do the best job. So hopefully we fix that today. I did go with a few options here, right? I got the short shifter kit, but I got the rally style lever here, right? Which I know a lot of people like that. I'm not a big fan of the tall look, but it does give you a lot better leverage. I made sure to add on the additional OEM setup right here. So this allows you to install your OEM shift knob. So it has a factory style, you have the same shift boot, everything looks like you never changed it, but you do get that performance enhancement with a shorter throw. We do have the optional selector rod upgrade here. This should, in theory, remove slop or reduce it at the very least. This right here is the shifter bearing cup, the shifter bushing, and of course the shifter itself. And everything else as far as hardware to complete the install, including assembly grease. I'll make it super easy for you guys. If you are interested in this short shifter kit, I'll list all of the parts we're using in today's video down in the video's description. The links I'll have below are affiliate links, so if you guys are interested in the products, you can purchase using my links. It doesn't cost you anything additional, but it does help support the channel. Luckily, Turner Motorsports always provides very detailed instructions, as you can see here. Multiple pages, PDF.
They even got diagrams in there, bro. Like,
you got everything. Anyway, so trying to get an idea here before we start the install. This goes right here, and we have these two wavy washers here, friction washers or whatever you want to call them.
it's kind of like a crank hub, you know?
Then you have the silver one here. This looks kind of weird because it's not installed properly. It's just a bunch of loose components. And then you have the C-clip up top. Sick.
And then all that sits in the cup.
Okay, yeah, so this goes here. And then we have this like that.
Literally just kind of slide all that in there.
Yeah, it's like a sandwich of some sort here.
What?
Essentially, everything should just fall into place here. The only problem we're running into here is, see how it doesn't go all the way in? This plastic spacer washer needs to go all the way deep in there. So then the rest of the setup can go in there as well, and then we can lock everything up with the C-clip. What we realize is, it's not an easy thing to do. There is some sort of a lip here that stops it from going in. And according to the instructions, you have to press it in there so it's a tight fit and eliminates the potential of slop.
Yeah, so we gotta figure out.
I've never seen that before, where you have to actually press it in there and there's a lip that holds it in place.
You gotta go in kind of crooked to get past that lip or something.
I think you're supposed to put that in first though. Then you
Press it in there?
You have to release this ball.
No, it says not to.
Yeah, you're not supposed
The instructions
to.
they actually tell you not to really. Huh? That's what I thought too, because it'd be easier, but it says on the instructions you have to press this in.
There's a special note in the instructions, guys. This is what we're referring to.
Where does it go?
Right here, note.
Yeah, that going on.
Intentionally a tight fit.
I got you.
Ollie's gonna
What if it
figure
just
this out.
breaks? It's made out of plastic. Remix.
Yeah.
Ta-da! There you go. It's in there.
Hey, whenever you need help, just call Ali, you know?
Well, he either knows how to fix or break.
Alright, guys.
Alright, so first things first, we'll put the shifter into reverse. That'll give us the most amount of room down there to remove the selector rod and whatever pin that holds it in place. Actually, I'll probably just remove the shift knob first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you probably want to remove all the center console
Let me
trim
remove the shift knob first, which is, if this is anything like any other BMW, it's a tight squeeze.
You just go, and you pull up.
Don't hit yourself in the face, guys.
Yeah.
Ah!
You gotta go.
No, it's my finger.
Oh, my finger's broken. Damn, this is another M2 video where your finger's broken.
Yeah, it's still swollen.
Oh, great heavens!
Oh, hey guys, Chris doesn't like going to the doctor. Oh, God dang, yo, the whole boot came out, bro.
Here's a little secret. I don't know if you caught it on camera. Maybe instant replay. I hit myself in the face.
Oh, God. Dog. All right, well, you got the whole shift knob, shift boot, everything came out in one shot, so.
All right, let's make some room here. Let's see if this plastic trim comes off easy. I think it's just clipped on there. Can I take the whole console off? Or I can do that. There you go. I'm not gonna yank on it too hard because I'm sure there's some connectors on there. Can you stop turning on?
Hello.
Maybe I should have the battery disconnected. All right, that's one. All right.
Damn.
It's funny because I don't think I was supposed to take all of this off. I think this comes off.
No, that's okay.
Look,
that's what it looked like in the install instructions.
Oh, look, there are clips.
Wow.
All right. I guess we have a lot of room now. Let's go ahead. We have the insulation here that we have to remove. So that's number one.
Oh, insulation for days.
Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff here. Last thing is the rubber boot, which might have a very tight seal. Oh, it's very flaky too.
Oh, holy smokes, that's a big old boot.
Okay, let's see. It's gonna be interesting. Cause look, it's tight. Look how it's tight on here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Let me see if I can pull it from the bottom.
Finger's broken.
It is. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Hey Jack, let's get another counter.
Yeah, it might actually be easier to, cause I think it wraps around the bottom. We'll put the car into reverse, so it's easier to remove the selector rod with that pin. There's a little pin there that holds it in place. This gives us the best access, according to the instructions by Turner Motorsports.
Yes.
I want to show you guys the access we have here. So it's nice and open. On this section, you can actually see the selector rod right here. It's like right there. And the reason I tell you to put it into reverse, because it puts it in a position that once you release that clip there, you should be able to wiggle it out this way, and it should have enough room so you can pull it out. So remember that shifter bushing that I showed you guys at the very beginning? It's right back there. So that needs to get unbolted and replaced, which seems like a pretty easy job. It doesn't seem like we have to disassemble a lot of things back here. Those are secured by E-bolts, E10s. Thanks, Ike. And then this carrier right here, I know some short shifter kits require you to remove that. I don't think we have to remove it in our situation if we can do the shortcut way of removing that ball from the little plastic bushing thingy, which we'll show you guys here in a bit. So the selector rod right here, that's what gets replaced with the upgraded one, so we can eliminate or, you know, decrease slop.
All right, so Chris is going in with the pick. He's gonna get that clip off the selector rod.
I want to see which way it's pressed in. Okay, so it's pressed in going up, I'm guessing. So I should be able to pull it down in theory.
Yeah, so if you kind of pop the tab out a little bit and then pull down, it should come up.
Oh, that's a tough angle for the hook style. Let me see.
It's coming in with the dual pick action. Hey, bro, that's how you know I pulled on too many things with that hook pick. Okay, it didn't break. I've done that a million times. So just kind of press into the handle. All right, guys, I loosened it up.
Well, he found a genius way to just go to the top and
I went
pry on the clip.
This side, and I have a super long pick, and I kind of just stuck it.
He stuck it up there and released it that way.
Yeah, I went for the top of the clip. Is that it?
Hey, bro, that was all me. I don't know what the you're talking about.
Hello. Step one, complete. Now we gotta get the selector rod.
Oh, there you go.
Cool.
All right, it's released.
So now, next step is to go back up top and remove the shifter.
Well, we forgot to get the shifter boot from the underside, but Ike thinks he can get it from the inside, so let's go ahead and test this out.
All right, so
Enjoy
usually
your hand getting caked too.
the way that I do this, pull it to the side. And it's kind of like it just goes over a little ridge.
6.5 hours later.
So what I'm gonna try to do is just pull it all up with force. Okay, it's almost there. Ah!
God.
I'm getting there. I feel like it, or it could be fake progress here. No, I think I'm actually getting somewhere. Okay, I lost all my progress. It went back in there.
All right, maybe we should go underneath.
Later.
So now you kind of just have to pull it up. And
Sure,
then
I'm not
you're
to
gonna
break
have to-
anything. Not break anything.
It shouldn't be breaking anything, but you're gonna have to kind of go underneath and alleviate it so it's not sticking. This definitely takes some finesse again. Maybe this whole procedure.
Especially when you're not really trying to break anything.
I don't know, we're gonna get this shift boot off and we'll be right back.
No, what is going on there? No.
That motherfucker cold.
By the way, this is what the E30 transmission feels like when everything's connected. Dig.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, oh, this is a ZF 5-speed when you're in gear. This is third. This is fourth. This is fifth.
Just a bunch of plays. That almost looks like a pressable clip.
Yeah, so what that does is it's basically a bushing for the shifter. It also holds it in place, so that's what they have that tension on them. I guess we're
So essentially we're rotating the sides to a 90 degree. So once I can get it to face the front side here, we should be able to relieve it. I got a good amount though. There you go, so I'm spinning it there.
So we're trying to go about this our own way. We got a plastic 90-degree pry tool, pushing the clip in, and then he has a 90-degree pick, and he's trying to pull the tab out.
Yeah.
It's very tricky. All right, so we made some progress. We got this side popped out. Now we're trying to see if we can maybe depress the other side and spin it.
Oh! Rotating. Oh yeah, that's 90 degrees.
That's fucking stupid, by the way. That's actually so stupid.
All right, so quick discovery here. There is a lip on the lock-in little plastic thingy right here. So in theory, you should be able to grab a pick tool like this one and rotate it clockwise, not counterclockwise.
So Ali took it upon himself to go ahead and assemble the shifter.
Oh yeah, assemble shut up.
We already pressed the sleeve in. You got the actual shift rod, top sleeve, 2 wave washers, and whatever that's called, another washer. And then the snap ring.
Oh, they actually kind of fit.
Is that E? Oh,
Goddamn, this is tight.
sick guys, we didn't grease it.
Oh yeah, where's the assembly glue, bro?
It's okay. We can see the top and bottom of it, so.
Oh, it's very friction. So you don't want to release it so you can properly grease it.
So it's literally moving around. It's the same thing.
It will be fine. Theoretically, you don't even have to grease it. It just makes it feel a little better. Almost got grease on your ear, bro.
I got grease in my ear?
You almost did.
Alright, let me see the difference in play.
It's like a.
It's kind of sloppy.
It's like a. I'm not. A,
Don't say it.
this one is a strong soldier.
This is what the E30 shifter feels like when everything's connected.
I think it's worse.
What are you doing, sir?
We can't see the other end of this. So you're going, we can't even show you what's going on because he came and see
I
what's
know,
going on.
I like this pose that Ali's in right now.
In the arms of an angel. Please donate.
Let's get the rear view here, bro. Looks like he's locked up, bro. He's chained to the car.
You won't slap that ass.
I'm out.
That's what we did with the other one.
Oh, it's a boat. Bingus.
All
All right, watch me install this. Make sure you get this on video.
All right, yep. I'm capturing the whole thing right here.
You see anything?
No.
Look right here. Look right here.
Oh yeah, I can see his wedding band.
It's like kind of.
Turner.
You're in there somehow.
Hey, I got it. I'm getting the shot. Wow, you actually, if the flashlight wasn't in the way, it'd be not too bad.
Oh look, he slid right. He did it.
So when you install the whatever the hell this is,
Selector rod.
technically it's not, but okay.
That's what I've been calling this.
Oh,
Delete the video.
That's what Turner calls it too, bro. That is a selector
I'm gonna
rod.
just delete this video because that's all I've been calling it the whole time.
Squiggly pipe. Anyways, when you put the pin, because they provide you with the pin, you have to slide this thing in, and when I slid it in the first time, it was sitting like so. That is not good. You will lose your
What is that?
shifter.
It's not on there? Wait.
Well, it was sitting on top of the pin, is what he's saying.
So
You're supposed to push it all the way through.
Oh, yeah, like that.
you need like a doohickey like this, and then push it from the bottom of the car and get it to seat all the way flush, where it grabs the lip of this thing and secures it so the pin doesn't slide out mid-shift or, you know, mid-pull, because that would not be good.
Mid 60 to 130 pull, bro. Mid 60 to 130 pull, just. E-brake, oh wait. Electronic e-brake don't work at this speed. Yeah, what the f? Electronic e-brake doesn't work at that? Like, would it even let
you
you?
pull the e-brake when you're moving over a certain speed?
It won't let you.
No, it engages all 4 brakes.
It does?
Yeah.
Have you tried
If
it?
you have DSCI. Do you
Have you tried it?
DSCI? No, but I learned about that in school.
It will allow you to apply the brakes at that speed?
If you have DSCI, which is the no brake booster system, where it's electronic braking, where it's like a simulated circuit, if you pull the parking brake, it's an emergency stop function. So it just engages all 4 brake calipers.
Should we test it?
We can.
And 120 hit it and my car just flips.
I don't know if I believe this. You're saying all that shit.
No, that's what it is, bro. It's an emergency. That's
Let me show
literally-
you how to take off this door car.
No.
The BMW
Shut
way.
up, man. That's for somebody like if you're having a seizure. At the
Okay,
wheel or
okay. What I'm
something.
trying to say is like older cars, we have an e-brake for a reason, right? Emergency
Yeah.
brake situation.
Yes.
And I always thought on the newer cars with electronic, would it even apply it?
So I don't know how it works on a car that does.
I've
have
never used no emergency e-brake as an emergency e-brake.
I know, but just say that
You're
one
gonna have more chances of dying using a emergency e-brake than fucking actually doing something.
Okay, that's like a parking brake, really, the pull brake. But I'm saying
So is the e-brake.
the EPB, electronic parking brake, when you have DSCI, I don't know how this works when you have a brake booster. When you have DSCI and you pull the parking brake, it stops all 4 safely. It doesn't lock them up.
I think he's just coming up with.
I'm not, bro. Look that shit up. All right, guys, we're doing the carrier bushing, you know. I feel like we're getting off track here on the video because Ali showed up talking.
Yeah, talking.
Nah, you're talking. Ali's talking. Leave it in the comments if you tried the parking brake feature, the emergency stop.
Bro, who's tried that?
All right, so Chris got the bolts out. Ooh, it's coming out.
Yeah, so it has like a rubber boot on each side. Not as bad as the shifter one though.
Oh.
Wow. Oh yeah, you can tell that this is gonna be different. So
Seems to be the soft guys.
this is the original little casing or whatever.
Rubber guys. Soft.
Yeah, you can tell real soft. These are I would assume poly bushings. It's definitely more stiff. No, poly bushings.
Ollie bushings.
So these are poly bushings versus this sloppy stuff right here. It's
Why
really
does that look like ass?
It's for comfort reasons, bro.
Comfort my.
That sounded weird.
It's all right, guys. You can... Hey, you can say that on YouTube now, you know.
It's a human part, okay?
Just don't say it in that order.
There's a scientific way to say it. Penis. Thank God these heat shields are not like the old BMWs. I would have been sliced up already.
All right, he got the bushing in place. Now he's got to get the E10s back in.
I got one side in.
Yeah.
This is like a pointless type of video because there's not much you can see. It's just me in a shot.
Banter.
And the thing is that my fingers have a bunch of grease, so getting these tight is a problem.
Hey, can you go back and tighten that bolt so I can get that on camera?
That's always how you see.
You guys get the point, bro. He's tightening up the E10s. All right, guys. I just got to get this on camera here. It's what happens if you want to read when you pull the parking brake.
Exactly.
The BMW way, bro. Just listen to Google, you know? Just in case you're incapacitated and you need to call for help.
Sir. Come on, man.
Wait, that's the one that I just put on my head?
At least you put
I
it
was
on your
wearing
head
like
first.
a hat earlier, bro.
Wow, that is very tall. It's very notchy. Sick.
Nice.
Bro, looking like a truck driver, bro. Semi-truck driver.
Or you get like the big ass Jolly Rancher shift knob, bro.
I'm gonna get Chris dildo from Amazon and just flopping everywhere.
All right, so we put the OEM shift knob converter here. Bro, get your hands off of me.
Yo, he's
Bro,
like,
what the Nachi. I mean, some people probably like that Nachi feedback sound. I mean, definitely more feedback, that's for sure.
I almost pulled the shift knob off there, buddy.
This is race mode right here, you back. So there's this. This is the short way. There's even a shorter way. You take this thing, you just put it on here, and you go.
That's so short.
Shortest shifter.
You gotta use your fingers to shift, that's it. Alright guys, so we got the trim back. Obviously we don't have a booth with this long one here, but what's really cool is we can always adapt the shorter style, so we can put the factory shift knob on there. Super simple. So if one day you feel like going to the track, 6130s, you want more leverage, you install the tall one here. Obviously you would tighten that, and then if you just want an OEM look, then you put the little small adapter on there, and that's it. So everything's fairly put back. You can't even tell, by the way.
Yeah,
you can't
got
even
an
tell.
OEM shifter, dude.
I have an OEM shifter pretty much at its factory height as before. So I decided to try out with the short adapter so you can use the OEM shifter. And man, I love that look. It's like nothing's changed, but with the enhancement of obviously having a short throw shifter. I have been driving it a little bit off camera, like just to try to wear things in a little bit and gather my thoughts on what I feel. So first things first, a lot of you guys on Facebook and forums and stuff like to upgrade a short shifter, the car's off, and then you guys want to show people how that works. Turn the car on and do it. It's a little bit of a different experience once the car is actually on. What I would say, right, so you can get into first, obviously much shorter, definitely much more responsive, and it is louder as expected. Yeah, it's notchy. That's the word for it. It is notchy. I guess the best way I can kind of compare this is like using like a cheap Amazon keyboard and then upgrade into like a mechanical keyboard with like Cherry MX switches or something like that. There's more feel, it's less mushy, and it's a lot more tactile, meaning that there's a lot more feel. You can really feel the shifts. Also, it doesn't really take as much effort to get into the gear. Because of the notchy feeling, it does feel like you have to press a little bit more, especially if you're first starting on that first. It feels like it, but it's really not. It's a lot shorter. So, not sure. If you guys are doing a short shifter upgrade, I mean, you would know it's notchier. It is more audible. But the coolest thing that I noticed was, once you're in gear, not a ton of play. Like, there used to be a lot more, especially right here. It's not a ton of play, a little bit. So it's a lot more consistent than before. Just a little bit. Before, you used to wobble a lot more than that for sure. So.
Which that probably has something to do with the upgraded carrier bushings as well as the DSSR.
Yeah, if you guys remember in the part of the video where I showed the rubber bushings or whatever versus the poly ones. Definitely more rigid, more controlled with the poly upgrade. All right, let's go for a drive. All right, so currently in second gear. Let's go ahead and go to third. really short, super consistent. And what I've noticed too, it's much harder to actually screw up the shift. You know, if you don't get a consistent shift on the right RPM range, you get like a small bog or like a whatever, like, you know guys what I mean. Like if you don't do it smooth, there is a bit of a bog. It seems like it's almost impossible with the shifter to get that bog. It just works because you get it in so easy, smooth.
It's buttery and it's like satisfying.
It is very satisfying. It is very satisfying. It's almost like I don't know, like you're doing some kind of work on your car and you're installing something that requires a click. And you finally get that satisfying click and you know it's installed properly. That's the weird thing, a weird way to explain it. But look at this, fifth, and it just click. It just works. I don't even, I'll put it into words. It feels great. It feels great, and it probably sounds great for you guys that are watching the video. There's something about it. As far as the NVH, there is some transmission noise that makes it through the shifter now. Not terrible though. And I guess I do have to note that I have an upgraded Clutch Masters clutch, so that could be part of the reason I'm hearing more NVH as well. That transmits a lot more noise than the OEM setup for sure. On a standstill, if I clutch in, go to first, it's in there. Again, I have an upgraded clutch, so it's a little bit different. It's a beefier setup, but not an issue. I don't have an issue engaging. Going into second there. Let's go into third. Bro, it's so butter, man. Like there's no bog or anything. And I know like sometimes if you get super lazy with shifting, you can get like that non-smooth shift. It seems impossible to do that here. Currently we do have gear shift assist on, so let me turn that off so I don't have any kind of assist going into gears. Alright, sir, we're in fourth now. It's really nice. I guess we're gonna have to kind of wait until it dries off a little bit for me to actually like go walk on this car.
It is raining here in Mexico, by the way.
All right, performance short throw shifter kind of needs to be tested while you're giving the car the beans, and I can't really do that right now. Not on a rear wheel drive with B-locks and what Nitto tires, drag radials on. That's not gonna work very well. All right, we got the POV setup going on here. Maybe you guys appreciate this. The gear shifter upgrade is so awesome. Just very tactile. Throws are super short. And I don't know, it just makes the car feel like sportier. It's already a sporty car from factory, but man, you just make it even sportier by doing little small touches like the short shifter. Oh, that feels great. That feels great. That's where the short shifter is super beneficial when you're doing some aggressive driving, because you really feel the connection with the car a lot more. The shifts are just a lot more satisfying, less rubber you're feeling, more tactile, notchy, and you hear just a tad bit of transmission noise, which could be a con to a lot of people, but to me, I actually come to like it. We'll give the rally style lever here a try in a bit. I did bring it with me so I can swap it out. That's a cool thing about this kit is you can easily just swap it out at any point. Let's do third gear run. Oh, that's satisfying. That is super satisfying, guys. Again, I don't have gear shift assist on at the moment, which essentially if you want to downshift, you have to rev match yourself. And if you want to upshift, you kind of have to shift at the right time. These modern BMW manuals are just, they're not the best. I really enjoy the manual on the E90 a lot more, and even on F chassis cars. I like the fact that, you know, a newer car, they give you the manual option, but there's one big issue, and that's rev hang. And due to the excessive amount of rev hang, you can't really shift, you can't really bang gears on this car. Like you have like a window where you can shift into the next gear, And that's about it. There's no like in between, no gray area. It's black and white, which I don't even want to get started into talking about that topic. I'll probably make a full dedicated video. I need to find a solution to be able to get the revs to drop a lot faster so I can get into the next gear much faster. Especially when going from first to second. I think that's the biggest issue because there's a huge difference between gear ratio, first to second. And for that reason, you guys have probably read online at one point about first to second being kind of crappy on these cars. Even second to third a little bit because of the big difference in ratio. Here's a first gear pull to second. I'll show you what I mean. As you guys can see, it's not that I'm shifting slow. Instead, I have to wait for the RPMs to drop to a certain point, which sucks kind of. Like if you get a short shifter, like cool, right? You get the tactile feel, it feels more rigid, all that good stuff. But you kind of want to be able to shift faster. And you really can't because the car doesn't allow you to because of the electronics, the rev hang, whatever other technologies used. Maybe the poor hydraulic systems in these cars where it kind of shares, you know, clutch and brake all together. I don't know, but I like it. This short shifter kit makes the car just feel a lot sportier, a lot more aggressive, a lot more connected. That's for sure. All right, so let me show you guys how easy it is to swap out between the rally style one and the OEM style. Oh, there it is. Cool. All right, so we have the 4mm Allen. You guys can see right here. God, Ali kind of put that on there pretty tight. There it is. So it should fall into place here. Let me show you guys that again. So you put it on there, you prop it, you spin it in place, and it eventually drops into where it's supposed to be at. All right, we should be good to go now. Oh, tons of leverage, that's for sure. That's the big thing that changes. Just looks weird. Maybe I'm in a minority here. Just kind of feels weird. Anyways, let's go ahead and go for a drive and see how it performs. It's so weird to have my hand all the way up here. This, guys, believe it or not, I've owned a lot of BMWs. I've owned a lot of Japanese cars in the past as well. I've never owned like RTD style or something with a lever this tall. So this is a first time experience for me, right? I'm 36 years old. And it's just a completely new experience for me. It's actually kind of exciting. It's so much easier getting into gear. Oh my God. Oh God. This is genuine reaction, by the way. This is so easy to get into gear with the rally style one. Oh my God. This feels great. I don't like the looks, but it definitely feels good. A lot more in VH, that's for sure. With the tall shifter. All right, third gear. Oh, that's crispy. That is crispy. Oh yeah, if you're not holding on to the shifter, it definitely makes some rattling and VH sound, which is a given. I mean, it's a long piece of metal. You know, combine that with all the other upgrades we did to the rest of the assembly. Let's do a second gear pull. Oh, that's nice. Yo, that's nice. All right, the looks, I'm rocking this one. I like this a lot. This feels amazing.
Alright, final thoughts. The short shifter upgrade is pretty sick. Surprisingly, I fell in love with the rally style lever, something I didn't think was possible. It's more satisfying, enjoyable, and actually allows you to shift faster because of the added leverage. It being so tall kind of looks weird in the interior, and I don't think it looks the best, but it is definitely the better performer compared to the OEM style setup. If you own a G8X BMW, I think this is the move. And lastly, the install was actually easier than I thought it would be since it didn't require removing a bunch of stuff underneath the car. Make sure to like the video if you guys enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, thanks for watching, till next time.